Weatherfield has been plunged into chaos tonight as a shocking twist in Coronation Street leaves fans reeling. After days of rising tension, emotional manipulation, and suspicious coincidences, Carla Connor has suddenly disappeared, and growing evidence points to Becky Swain, the woman who returned from the dead and is determined to rebuild the perfect family she believes she deserves. What began as a reunion between Lisa Swain and her supposedly dead wife has now spiraled into one of the most chilling developments in recent Corey history. Becky Swain arrived back in Weatherfield months ago, stunning everyone with the revelation that she had survived her presumed death. Fans watched as she attempted to slip back into Lisa and Betsy's lives as though nothing had changed. But the truth was never that simple. Lisa had painfully moved forward, slowly healing from Becky's death and forming a deep emotional bond with Carla Connor. Their relationship was fragile but hopeful, until Becky reappeared with a story full of holes and a desperate determination to reclaim her family. Manipulative emotional tactics, subtle but constant pressure on Lisa, jealousy toward Carla, an aggressive insistence that the family belonged together. Lisa tried to balance her compassion for Becky with her growing love for Carla, but the pressure was relentless. And now, it seems deadly. Just days before Carla's disappearance, Costello, the man who played a key role in helping Becky fake her death years ago, was violently attacked under suspicious circumstances. Rumors immediately began circulating that Costello had been preparing to expose Becky's lies and involvement in events far darker than anyone suspected. According to sources close to the storyline, Costello had told at least one person that he had one last loose end to tie up, and that the truth about Becky needed to come out. Hours later, he was found bloodied and unconscious. Police officer Kit Green began paying close attention at that moment. Kit had been growing increasingly wary of Becky's sudden return and her unconvincing explanations, and Costello's assault only strengthened his suspicions. But the most disturbing development was still to come. Carla's last known location was near the precinct, where she was seen confronting Becky about Lisa's increasing distress. Witnesses say the argument was heated, Carla demanding that Becky stop manipulating Lisa, and Becky insisting that Carla was the one tearing the family apart. Her phone was recovered near a service alley, screen cracked, abandoned as though dropped mid-struggle. No witnesses have come forward, but CCTV footage reportedly shows a figure following Carla, someone wearing clothing matching Becky's description. The footage is said to be blurry and inconclusive, but the implications are chilling. Kit's instincts are rarely wrong, and tonight they're buzzing louder than ever. With Costello attacked, Carla missing, and Becky offering vague explanations filled with inconsistencies, the pattern is becoming impossible to ignore. Multiple sources inside Weatherfield police suggest Kit has expressed the following concerns. Becky had motive. Carla was the only obstacle to her perfect family plan. Becky had opportunity. She was unaccounted for during crucial hours. She already faked her own death with help from Costello. Deception is part of her past. Yet, Becky maintains her innocence with emotional pleas, insisting she only wants her family back. Her manipulation of Lisa has become even more intense, painting herself as the victim, as she quietly steers Lisa away from Carla's friends and anyone who might ask too many questions. Lisa Swain may be trying to rebuild what she once had with Becky, but her heart has never left Carla. Even as Becky pressures her to move forward and focus on the family, Lisa continues to ask questions about Carla's whereabouts. Her worry is palpable, and her guilt overwhelms her every time Becky clings to her with emotional desperation. She doesn't trust Becky entirely. She feels Carla is in danger. She fears that letting Becky back in was a mistake. But the final scene delivered a punch to the stomach. Chilling final shot. Did Becky remove Carla? The episode's ending shows Becky alone in a dimly lit room, smiling slightly as she puts away a pair of gloves and wipes her hands clean. On the table behind her lies an object viewers immediately recognized: Carla's distinctive necklace, the one she never takes off. Becky doesn't explain how she got it. She doesn't mention Carla at all. She simply whispers, "Everything will be okay now." Weatherfield has officially entered crisis mode. Becky may have removed Carla from the picture permanently to clear her path back to Lisa and Betsy. Kit is closing in, Lisa's suspicions are rising, and Becky Swain's dark truth may finally be on the verge of being exposed.